Welcome guys to an episode of Ultra Good. Today I'm going to be talking about like two things. So I'm going to talk about the story about yesterday, since I really want to talk about yesterday's story. Amazing. I have amazing game. Subscribe. So yesterday I went to the DMV to get the computer test. So a little spoiler, I passed. Okay, I'm going to talk about like the details about it. So let me get straight to it, shall we? First things first, the DMV thing, this computer test, you need around 42 to pass. So there's about 50 questions and you need 42 to pass. So you need to get 8 questions wrong. You get above 8 questions wrong, you're not allowed to get past or get the L license. The L license is basically a learner's license where you need, in layman's terms, or in simplification, you are learning to drive. So you're not allowed to drive alone or anything at all. You have to drive with an instructor or a parent in general. Mostly instructors. I don't think parents are allowed since they can't really instruct you how to drive. So I'm gonna tell you the story of how I got to there. So I had to wake up at 7 in the morning. I woke up at 4. Amazing. Amazing, guys. I woke up at 4. I cooked up some breakfast because I'm a nerd and I'm aim like a nerd. Amazing, guys. Subscribe. So I was just minding all my business, cooking up breakfast around 6 o'clock ish. More like 5 o'clock. I kind of cooked up breakfast in 5-ish, but it was close to 6 anyways, so I could consider that. So I made some breakfast. You know, little Ichi can cook. Amazing, guys. I have essential life skills. Please praise me. I can cook eggs and eggs only. I don't know how to cook other things because I suck. Other than that, I practically just made my own breakfast, so I don't have to waste my time eating breakfast. Since I went there early, of course I went there early, I kind of had to waste my time doing some mock-up tests here and there, and that's how I passed. Just the end. I'm just joking. We had to get there. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. I was told you're supposed to go to the computer room, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm going there, and I was like, oh crap, I don't have the number, and so I went to the what's it called again? The desk. I called it the desk room. More like the reception room, to get reception, and they told me, oh, you don't have to, you know, do that for the computer test. I'm like, excuse me, what? No one mentioned that. Okay, to be fair, I was pretty dumb. I should have known that. I should have seen the screen and see, oh, maybe ask the person in front of me, do I have to go to the reception room beforehand? And I almost fell down. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. Don't never doubt me again. So I was in the reception room waiting in line, and as I was going out of line, he told me, oh, who's doing computer tests? I'm like, me. And he said, alama, bro, you don't have to go to the receptionist. You just go to the computer room. She'll tell you what to do. And they're like, oh, okay. So I gave her, so she told me to put in my type number, press a button on the screen, got my number, and then no, not today. Not today. Not today. I'm telling a story. Leave me alone. Anyhow, anything a lot of anyhows. I'm saying, I'm supposed to be faking my confidence, my dignity. Okay, why are you sanded? Why are you sanded? Alright, and you right here. Okay, there we go. So back on topic, we gotta go to. I went to the room. I waited for a while. So when I'm gonna skip towards when that number came in. After my number came in, you know what happened? I tried to do the test. So you had to do a colorblind test and a sightseeing test to see the numbers and car plates and stuff. So you don't, you're physically fit for driving the car, which I of course passed because I'm not blind. like any one of you. I'm not blind. I am physically fit. The only thing I'm not fit at is at sports, which is the only thing I'm not fit in. So yeah. After multiple like several minutes, I just got to there. I finished up the test, right? But then on the last question, the computer just said, yeah, I can't, I couldn't finish it because the computer lagged out. So here comes the problem. I need to complete it. So after that, I realized, oh no, I can't complete it. So I asked for help, and she told me, just wait here. We will come back to you later. And I kept on. I lost count how many times I typed in my IC. They logged back in, by the way. They told me to type my IC, and they couldn't do it. So I asked for help again. It's like, excuse me, what? Excuse me, what now? So I typed back in my IC. It didn't work. So I'm in this perpetual state of like, oh, my IC isn't working. I'm typing my IC. I was like, oh my, great. I'm not gonna pass this test. I'm never gonna pass this test. I'm gonna stuck in this room for 1,000 years. Okay, I wasn't stuck. If I was stuck, I'll be not making this video, of course. It'll be funny if I did get stuck for 1,000 years and I became the ultimate computer test god. It'll be funny, but nah, that didn't happen. It'll be a funny joke, but nah, it didn't happen. Nope, not today. Not today. Sorry, guys. I am very mentally healthy. I had like a 10 hours nap. So, if you guys can do die, it's time to die. Okay, all of you time to die. I'm trying to tell a story and you are ruining the experience for my viewers. As we know, Ichi is very, very in tune with his viewers. Okay, maybe I am, probably because I have like 5 subscribers at the time of recording. Nope, not today. Not today. Not today. Alright, after I waited for like approximately 30 minutes or 20, maybe 10. I'll say 10 because that it isn't that long, to be honest. So after I got in the bag, they literally just put me on the same page. It's like, excuse me, I just completed this. Can you please make me go back in? Alright, I'll be very honest. The questions, after completing the the physical test, I completed the thing under like how do I say this? It was pretty easy. I won't tell you details. There was 3 parts. One section A was 15 marks. Section B was 25. Section C was, well, was 10 marks. And of course, as I said before, you needed about 42 marks to complete, and I gotta say, we win these. We got 46. We destroyed the marking system. I passed with flying colors, except I was so disappointed. I didn't get 50. I was disappointed. I didn't get 50. I was like, no, I didn't get 50. I'm a nerd. To be fair, my friend called me a nerd for studying. I was like, dude, of course I'm gonna study. Have you seen me my SPM days? I'm still not over it, by the way, because of how stressful SPM was. Okay, can you all just leave me alone? I'm trying to tell a story here, and you both are ruining it for me. Like, all of you. Nope, not allowed. Not allowed. No jumping allowed. So after I got it, I was waiting for my IC. I was like, okay, it took little to no time. After that, after 9 AM hit, I went back home. I told my mom, alright, I completed the test. I did it. After that, I also she told me to tell Grab, and because of the lack of communication, and good communication fails to win the day again. Because apparently she wanted me to Grab back home. Basically, Grab is basically the Uber of Malaysia, if you don't know. So yeah, basically she told me to grab Uber, and I didn't realize that until like, I don't know, 5 minutes later. So I told her, I'll just grab lunch, and you know what happened? I wanted to eat dine-in and I accidentally eat all the takeout. How? This is why Ultra Kill players are not allowed in real life, because once they go in, they'll do shit like this. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. This shit is so common among me that I think this will happen to me again because of how dumb it is. Like, that's how goddamn. Okay, can you all not? You are really rude right now, ruining my talking, my story time. So after taking lunch, I decided, okay, you know what? Since I ordered takeout, I might as well deal with it. So I remembered, oh, there's a store where they have like free chopsticks. So I stole their chopsticks and bought some drinks and candy. Of course, I needed candy. I was pretty much tired at the time. So after a while of consideration, I bought some drinks, I bought some candy, and I stole a straw, which they didn't really care because not a straw, chopsticks, wooden chopsticks, and I ate. And I gotta say, it was the best meal of my life. Because, like, you gotta understand, Chinese cuisine is batshit insane. I would say it was top 2 if India didn't exist. Because I'll be very honest, I think I prefer Chinese over Indian, but I would say India probably has better cuisines compared to other nations because of how much spices they use compared to other countries. So yeah. I gotta be very honest. It was good. It was good. The only thing this is the only thing I like: Ultra Kill, games, and of course, food. That's the only thing I'm known for. Being a massive glutton. Ooh, I can easily do that. Easy, not even close. So after getting my food, it took like an hour, half an hour to get to my location. I'm very honest, it wasn't that long till I got back home. If I didn't go back home, I wouldn't be making this video, by the way. I was gonna be stuck there for a while, and then out of nowhere, boss health bar appears. Oh no, social interaction, my only weakness. Good thing I can do a fake smile, which is amazing. This is a skill I learned years ago from monks of a temple called the Sanshi Temple. I'm like Batman, except, well, I guess without the parents thing. I'm like halfway there. I don't mean by, oh, one of my parents are dead. No, I mean by one of my parents are divorced. So I kind of, nope, not today. Not today. Not today. Not even close. I knew it. I can tell by the scent. And I was correct. Nope. Not today. Not today, not even close. Alright. Am I getting off topic? Yeah, I'm getting off topic. Okay, where were we? Yeah. Alright. We were at talking about food, getting drinks, and going back home. Okay, I went back home. After that, I slept for 4 hours. I'm just joking. At 4 o'clock, I slept for 6, and that's why I didn't upload for a while, because I actually slept for a very long time, guys. You gotta understand, I was very tired. I didn't get any sleep from like the previous days, and probably I was sick a lot, so that's why I like slept for 10 hours. So yeah, and that's why I slept for 10 hours, and I shall now commit atrocities. And I'm gonna kill myself because I don't want to die like this. Nope, not today. Okay, that's the end of the video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I need it for views. And yeah, because I'll see you guys next time. I did it correctly. I'm amazing.